Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, the First Deputy Speaker of Parliament, representing the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, the Chief Justice Designate, my Lords Justices of the Supreme Court of Ghana, Chairman and members of the Council of State, Honorable Chief of Staff, the Secretary to the President, Honorable Attorney General and Minister for Justice, Majority Leader and members of Parliament here present, Ministers of State, the Inspector General of Police, and other heads of security agencies here present, my Lords Justices of the Superior Court, the General Secretary of the National Ruling NDC Party, the President, Association of Magistrates and Justices and Judges of Ghana, the National President, Ghana Bar Association, senior government officials, members of the Judicial Council, Nananom, Nime, Name, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, and the press. Good afternoon. This afternoon, on behalf of His Excellency the President and government and people of Ghana, I wish to warmly welcome all of you to the swearing of the newly appointed Chief Justice by the President. The swearing-in ceremony of the Chief Justice is in accordance with Article 144, Clause 1 of the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. But before I proceed, Mr. President, may I now invite Mr. Musa Ahmed, the Judicial Secretary, to introduce the Chief Justice Designate to the audience. Shall we please receive him with an applause?
Your Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic and Chairman of the Police Council, the Right Honorable First Deputy Speaker of Parliament of Ghana, the Chief of Staff, Office of the President, the Secretary to the President of the Republic, veritable Chairman and members of the Council of State, the Attorney General of the Republic, the Inspector General of Police, distinguished members of the Council of State, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. It is with immense pleasure that I stand before you today on this significant occasion as we gather to witness the swearing-in of our newly appointed Chief Justice of the Republic, Justice Paul Baffoe-Bonnie. The atmosphere in this room is thick with immense anticipation, not only due to the importance of this event, but also because of the distinguished company we are fortunate enough to keep. We are honored by the presence of the President, the Vice President, honorable members of Parliament, distinguished Chairman and members of the Council of State, and various ministers of state, all of whom contribute to the gravity of this occasion. As we prepare to introduce His Lordship, the incoming Chief Justice, I feel compelled to remind you that this is not merely a customary occasion or practice. Rather, it is a legal obligation. Indeed, in a gathering such as this, it is important that we formally acknowledge His Lordship, the Chief Justice, lest we find ourselves in a rather precarious situation, faced with an injunction, if possible, that could halt the entire ceremony we are here to celebrate. So, without further ado, let us proceed with the introduction of such a remarkable individual. Let me start with his early life. Mr. Justice Paul Baffoe-Bonnie was born on 26th day of December 1956. He hails from a town called Sewa in the Bosumtwi district. He began his early education at Goso Local Authority Primary and Middle Schools before securing his GCE ordinary level and advanced level certificates at Konongo Odumasi Secondary School. His legal education commenced at the University of Ghana, followed by a further training at the Ghana School of Law, where he forged an enduring connection with legal peers, including the late Kojo Owusu Efriye. His pre-judicial career. Prior to this appointment, Justice Paul Baffoe-Bonnie enjoyed a distinguished legal career in both private practice and government roles. Called to the bar in 1983, he specialized in constitutional law, commercial litigation, and governance frameworks, providing strategic legal counsel that shaped key institutional decisions. His contributions to public policy and legal interpretation significantly strengthened Ghana's legal structures and constitutional democracy, which prepared him for a transformative role within the judiciary. His judicial career and key appointments started as a circuit court judge in Kumasi. His unflappable commitment to legal fairness and procedural integrity propelled him to the High Court in Duaya-Onkwanta, followed by an appointment to the Court of Appeal in 2006. His judicial acumen garnered national recognition, leading President John Agyekum Kufuor to elevate him to the Supreme Court in June 2008, where he proudly served to date for over 17 years. Notable cases that history will judge him with: he played a pivotal role in several landmark cases: the 2023 presidential election petition. He was part of the panel. 2013, sorry. Thank you, Your Excellency. He also was a member of the panel that sat on the case Republic versus Baffoe-Bonnie and others, 2018. His decision was instrumental in shaping judicial perspectives on financial accountability within state institutions. There was also Republic versus High Court, Accra. His expertise in procedural law reinforce jurisdictional boundaries in arbitration cases. He took interest in judicial reforms and leadership. Throughout his tenure as Justice of the High Court, Court of Appeal, and now to the Supreme Court, and very soon to become the Chief Justice of the Republic, Mr. Justice Paul Baffoe-Bonnie has been a staunch advocate for judicial reform, notably by expediting case resolution, which led to the implementation of measures to reduce case and backlog to enhance court system and efficiency. I must state, Your Excellency, that the most qualified candidate for the position of Chief Justice, as we witnessed today, is no other person other than Justice Paul Baffoe-Bonnie. He is qualified to lead Ghana's judiciary. His extensive experience, devoted commitment to reform, and profound understanding of our legal system, as he posited when he appeared before Parliament. He is the ideal person to become the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. Your Excellency, with this short introduction, I wish to warmly welcome His Lordship, Mr. Justice Paul Baffoe-Bonnie, soon to become the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you very much, Mr. Musa Ahmed, the Judicial Secretary. Mr. President, may I now invite the Chief Justice designate to kindly rise as we invite His Excellency the President to administer 3 oaths. First, the oath of allegiance, to be followed by a judicial oath and the oath of secrecy. Mr. President, please.
Sorry for that embarrassing incident. Justice prefers to swear by the cross. Somebody didn't make sure that the cross was available. But we carry our Bibles on our phones now, so I'm sure they thought he would swear by his phone Bible. So we'll go ahead. I'll start with the oath of allegiance, and then after that, we'll have the judicial oath, and then finally the oath of secrecy. So the oath of allegiance, and you say after me, I,
Paul Baffoe-Bonnie,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Republic of Ghana as by law established,
to the Republic of Ghana as by law established,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of Ghana,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of Ghana,
and that I will preserve,
and that I will preserve,
protect,
and
defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
So help me God.
So help me God.
We'll have the judicial oath. Police officer, you can sit down. You're not part of the swearing in. Don't be mistaken as the new Chief Justice. We go again. I,
Paul Baffoe-Bonnie,
having been appointed
as
Chief Justice,
Chief Justice,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear,
that I'll bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Republic of Ghana as by law established,
to the Republic of Ghana as by law established,
and that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of the Republic of Ghana,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of the Republic of Ghana,
and that I will truly and faithfully perform the functions of my office
and that I will truly and faithfully perform the functions of my office
without fear or favor,
without fear or favor,
affection or ill will,
and
that I will at all times uphold, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the Republic of Ghana.
and defend the Constitution and laws of the Republic of Ghana.
So help me God.
So help me God.
We'll take the final oath, which is the oath of secrecy. I,
Paul Baffoe-Bonnie,
holding the office of the Chief Justice,
do
in the name of the Almighty God swear, that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal
to
any person any matter that shall be brought under my consideration or shall come to my knowledge in the discharge of my official duties, except as may be required for the discharge of my official duties, or as may be specially permitted by law. So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Mr. President, please, we will now do the presentation of instrument of appointment. Yes, please. Yeah, we can have the first official photographs. Thank you very much. Another round of applause, please. We'll now invite the Chief Justice to sign the oath book, please. Thank you very much. His Excellency the President will now do us the honors. Thank you very much, Mr. President. On this auspicious occasion, it is my singular honor to invite His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, to deliver his remarks. Shall we please welcome him with a big round of applause?
Kindly be seated, kindly be seated. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, my Lord, the newly sworn-in Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, my Lords, the Justices of the Courts, Honorable Ministers of State, Chiefs and Traditional Leaders, members of the Diplomatic Corps, heads of security services, senior government officials, distinguished guests. Sorry, it says fellow Ghanaians. I want to say something else. My fellow countrymen and women. Today is a solemn and historic moment in the life of our republic. We gather here at the Presidency to witness the investiture of the new Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, Justice Paul Baffoe-Bonnie, in accordance with Article 144 of the 1992 Constitution. This ceremony is more than just a symbolic change of guards. It marks a significant milestone, and it reaffirms our collective dedication to constitutionalism, the rule of law, and the independence of the judiciary as an equal branch of government. And so on behalf of the government and people of Ghana, I wish to extend warm congratulations to you, Justice Paul Baffoe-Bonnie, on your appointment and assumption of this distinguished office. The constitutional role of the Chief Justice, that is the office that you assume today, is among the most important under our Constitution. The Chief Justice is not only the head of the judiciary, but he is also the symbol and guarantor of justice for our people. You preside over the Supreme Court, you chair the Judicial Council, and bear the responsibility for administering justice across our country. You will oversee the work of judges and magistrates nationwide, from our busiest urban courts to the most remote districts of our country. Our Constitution enshrines the principle that the courts, as outlined in Article 125, shall administer justice in the name of the Republic of Ghana, guided by the principles of freedom, equality, probity, and accountability. And so as Chief Justice, you are the first guardian of these principles within the judicial arm. Judicial independence and separation of powers. The strength of our democracy depends on a delicate yet essential balance of powers among the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. Each branch is supposed to operate independently, and yet they have to collaborate in order to serve the common good. And so today, as President, I pledge my unwavering commitment to the independence of the judiciary. And I wish to say that an independent judiciary is not a favor to the courts. It is a constitutional necessity and a protection for every citizen, including the president. We must therefore jealously safeguard the institutional, financial, and administrative autonomy of our courts. Decisions of our courts, whether we agree or not, whether popular or unpopular, must be respected and enforced. This is the bedrock of the rule of law. And I'm confident that under your leadership, my Lord Chief Justice, the judiciary would continue to uphold its constitutional mandate without fear or favor, and as you said in your oath, without affection or ill will. In recent years, public institutions worldwide and in our own country have been questioned, scrutinized, and sometimes criticized. Our people want institutions that work, but they also demand institutions that they can trust. The judiciary in particular must be above reproach. One single act of corruption by a judicial officer can undermine years of hard work and erode public confidence in the entire system. My Lord Chief Justice, one of your most urgent tasks is to strengthen integrity within the judiciary. And this includes, firstly, firm but fair disciplinary standards for judges and staff. Secondly, transparent and predictable procedures for case assignment and management. Thirdly, strong internal mechanisms to address allegations of misconduct. And fourth, a culture where ethical conduct is rewarded and wrongdoing is swiftly sanctioned. Our citizens must know and feel that justice in Ghana is not for sale, and that no one, regardless of their power or status, is too powerful or too humble to be held accountable under the law. Justice must not only be fair, it must also be accessible, it must be timely, and it must be affordable. Too many of our fellow citizens still experience justice as something that is distant, that is slow, and financially burdensome. Court adjournments, delays in delivering judgments, and complex procedures can turn our courtrooms into places of frustration rather than places of hope. I therefore urge you, my Lord, in collaboration with the Judicial Council and the Bar, to prioritize the reduction of case backlogs through innovative case management systems. The expansion and modernization of court infrastructure, especially in underserved districts. Also the use of technology, e-filing, virtual hearings where appropriate, and digital recordings to improve efficiency. And also simplified procedures, especially for small claims, family matters, juvenile and labor matters, so that ordinary citizens are not excluded by technicality. As government, we recognize our responsibility to provide adequate resources to support these reforms. We'll work with your office to ensure that the judiciary is adequately equipped to deliver justice in a modern and efficient manner. The Constitution of Ghana guarantees fundamental human rights and freedom of all persons in Ghana. But rights have meaning only when they are effectively protected and enforced. The courts are the last refuge for the vulnerable, the poor, the marginalized, children, persons with disability, and all those who feel powerless in the face of authority or abuse. And so I trust that under your stewardship, the judiciary will deepen the protection of human rights and civil liberties, and that the judiciary will ensure that justice is not tilted in favor of the wealthy or powerful, and that it strengthens specialized courts and divisions where necessary to address issues such as family welfare, land disputes, commercial disputes, environmental protection, and corruption, and to promote alternative dispute resolution mechanisms to complement the formal courts, especially in community and family disputes. Justice must not be an abstract principle confined to law books. It must be seen, felt, and experienced in the daily lives of our people. A modern judiciary demands continuous learning because the law is constantly evolving. Through new legislation, international obligations, and emerging areas such as cyber law, environmental law, law of the ocean, and complex commercial transactions. I therefore encourage you to strengthen the Judicial Training Institute as a center of excellence for continuing legal education, to promote regular training in ethics, judgment writing, court administration, and the use of technology for our judges and judicial officers, to develop clear performance standards and evaluation mechanisms for judges and magistrates without compromising judicial independence, and also to encourage research, publications, and dialogue between the bench, the bar, academia, and civil society. Because a judiciary that learns is a judiciary that leads. Relationship with the bar and other stakeholders is important. The administration of justice is a shared enterprise. Judges, lawyers, court staff, law enforcement agencies, traditional authorities, and the public all have a role to play. So, my Lord Chief Justice, I urge you to cultivate a strong, constructive relationship with the bar and other professional bodies and stakeholders. A robust debate between the bench and the bar is healthy, but it must be grounded in mutual respect and a shared commitment to the rule of law. I also encourage greater outreach and public education on our justice system. When citizens understand how the courts work, they are more likely to respect court decisions and to use lawful means to resolve their disputes. Even as we emphasize independence, we must also recognize the need for cooperation among the three arms of government. The judiciary needs an enabling legal framework, adequate budgetary allocation, and supportive policies. The executive and the legislature on their part require timely and impartial judicial interpretations of the law and the Constitution. In my administration's research agenda and broader reforms, we see the judiciary as a critical partner in building a just, prosperous, and stable Ghana. We will engage with your office in a spirit of consultation and respect, while scrupulously preserving your independence in the performance of your judicial functions. And so, my Lord Chief Justice, today you stand at the intersection of law, history, and service. You come to this office with many years of experience on the bench, with a record of distinguished service to our country. The expectations of our people in you are high, and so too are their hopes. And so I charge you to lead with courage, even when decisions are difficult or unpopular, to guard jealously the institutional integrity and independence of the judiciary, to inspire your colleagues and staff by personal example in diligence, humility, and fairness. And always remember that every file that lies on your desk and every case in our courts represents human lives, families, and people's futures. If you discharge your duties faithfully, posterity will remember you not just as a Chief Justice, but as a Chief Justice who made a significant difference. To you, my Lord Chief Justice, to my lords, the justices of our superior courts, and to all judges and staff of the judicial service, I pledge the cooperation and support of my government as you undertake your sacred mandates to the people of Ghana. And to our citizens, I say, let us continue to place our trust in the institutions of our republic, and let us resolve our disputes peacefully and in accordance with the law. Let us defend the Constitution not only in word, but in our actions. And so once again, I extend my congratulations to you, Justice Paul Baffoe-Bonnie, on your appointment and investiture as the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. May God grant you wisdom, strength, and good health as you carry out your onerous duties. May God bless you, may God bless the judiciary, and may God bless our homeland, Ghana. I thank you very much.
I believe we can do another big round of applause for His Excellency the President for those inspiring words of confidence in the judiciary in our journey ahead. Thank you very much, Mr. President. It is now my honor and privilege to invite My Lordship, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, to his remarks. Shall we please welcome him with an applause, please?
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, Your Excellency, the Vice President, Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman, the Honorable First Deputy Speaker, the Chief of Staff and other presidential staffers present, the Chairman and members of the Council of State present, the Honorable Attorney General and other ministers, my Lord Justices of the Superior Courts of Judicature, Your Honors and Your Worships, other honorable members of Parliament here present, members of the Judicial Council and General Legal Council here present, the President of the Ghana Bar, and other members, traditional and spiritual leaders here with us, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is with a deep sense of humility, gratitude, and solemn responsibility that I stand before you today on this historic occasion of my investiture as Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. I wish first to thank the Almighty God for the wisdom, grace, and courage He has bestowed on me. I wish to express my deepest gratitude to His Excellency the President for appointing me to this high office, the Council of State for advising the President, and Parliament for graciously endorsing me. I would like to dedicate this honor to all who have walked this path with me, my mentors, my family, and my colleagues. I thank my wife and children for their love, patience, and understanding. I also wish to acknowledge with respect and appreciation the many jurists, lawyers, court staff, and members of the public who have labored, sometimes silently, to uphold the rule of law and deliver justice in our land. Your Excellency, as Chief Justice, I recognize that every court in our land, from the smallest magistrate court to the highest tribunal, holds a sacred duty to ensure that the rights, liberties, and human dignity of Ghanaians are respected and protected. It is not the law alone that matters, but how the law is applied, how justice is dispensed, and how courts earn the confidence of the people. We serve a nation built on the 1992 Constitution, which enshrines not only rights, but also responsibilities. Our judiciary must be independent, impartial, and accessible. It must not serve the powerful or the connected at the expense of the weak and the vulnerable. It must resist any incursions on its freedoms, but also embrace accountability, transparency, and continuous reform. In recent times, many Ghanaians have expressed concern about delays, access, and perceptions of fairness in our courts. I wish to confront those concerns head-on. The judiciary must not only be seen to be fair, but must be fair, clearing backlogs, reforming processes, promoting alternative dispute resolutions where appropriate, harnessing technology, and ensuring that ordinary citizens can approach the cause with confidence. These are not optional add-ons, but they are imperatives. Your Excellency, my vision for the judiciary is that of a service-oriented institution, courts that are efficient, transparent, and respectful of all persons, judges and staff who uphold high ethical standards, treat litigants with dignity, and apply the law without fear or favor, a judiciary that works not for political ends, but for the cause of justice. I envision a Ghana where justice is not delayed or denied, where the cost, distance, and complexity of going to court are no longer barriers to fairness. I envision judges who are independent, yet humble, fearless, yet fair, learned, yet compassionate. I envision a system where alternative mechanisms of dispute resolution complement the former courts and relieve the strain of backlog. I envision courtrooms where respect reigns, but where litigants are not intimidated, where the language of justice is not alienating, but comprehensible to every Ghanaian. I pledge to support the uplifting of court infrastructure, the continuing training of judges and staff, the deployment of information and communication technologies to improve case flow and increased outreach to the citizenry so that the judiciary's work is better understood and trusted. We will strive together to raise the brand of the judiciary in the minds of the people, not simply as an institution they must contend with, but as one that belongs to them and works for them. Mr. President, in accepting this office, I give my solemn word that I will uphold the rule of law, respect the separation of powers, and protect the Constitution. I will respect the independence of every judge and ensure that the judiciary remains free from improper influence. I will also insist on accountability, because independence without responsibility breeds entitlement and erosion of public trust. Judges, court officers, and staff will be encouraged and supported to act ethically, to treat all who come to court with fairness, and to understand that the title judge is not a privilege, but a public service. Every litigant who enters a courtroom brings not only a case, but hope. Hope that justice will be done. I accept the responsibility of preserving that hope. I urge all stakeholders, lawyers, litigants, civil society, the public, to join us in forging a judiciary worthy of the confidence of the Ghanaian people. Your Excellency, we also cannot ignore the call for reform in legal education. The future of the bar is the future of the bench. We must move from exclusion to inclusion, from rote learning to critical thinking, and from credentialism to competence. Working with the General Legal Council, the Ghana School of Law, and our law faculties, we shall pursue a model that ensures opportunity without compromising quality. Our goal is not merely to produce more lawyers, but better lawyers who are disciplined, ethical, and devoted to the cause of justice. Your Excellency, today marks both continuity and renewal. Having served in an acting capacity over the past 7 months, I have seen the quiet strength of our judges and magistrates, the resilience of the judicial service staff, and the enduring faith of citizens who continue to look to the courts as a refuge for fairness. So standing here, Your Excellency, today, I humbly accept the warrant of office and the sacred mandate to serve as Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. I do so in full consciousness of the trust reposed in this high office and the heavy responsibility it carries. I accept this charge not for honor, but for service to the Constitution, to the law, and to the people of Ghana. I pledge to discharge it faithfully, independently, and with integrity. Let us together ensure that the Ghanaian judiciary remains not a citadel of privilege, but a sanctuary of hope, where the poor and the powerful alike can find refuge in the impartial majesty of the law. Today, history invites us to rise, not to repeat the past, but to redeem it. May this be remembered as the moment when Ghana's judiciary, tested by turbulence, chose renewal over resentment, courage over complacency, and hope over fear. May God bless the judiciary of Ghana. May God bless the Republic of Ghana. And may justice, true, transparent, and timeless, forever be our guiding light. I thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, my Lord Chief Justice. Another round of applause, please. Thank you. Gradually, we are coming to one of the most significant aspects of today's program, which is a photo session. At least for posterity to judge us, we need these memories. So, Your Excellency, Mr. President, Your Excellency, Madam Vice President, would kindly invite you to come forward to be joined by my Lord Chief Justice, please, for the first official photograph. Next photograph, they'll be joined by the Chairman, Council of State, Honorable Minister for Justice. Please kindly join them. Dr. Valerie Sawyer, Senior Presidential Advisor on Governmental Affairs, Chief of Staff, Secretary to the President, First Deputy Speaker of Parliament. Please kindly join. Okay, please kindly look into the camera. Next, we would invite the Justice of the Supreme Court of Ghana. Thank you very much. Senior government officials, you may please. Thank you. Right. So, the wife and the family, immediate family, the wife and the children, please. Please, all the justices of the Supreme Court, members who are here, please, judges, please kindly join them. Thank you very much. The Judicial Council, please. Members of the Judicial Council. Please, some of you can go to the back, please. The tallest, please. You can go to the... Thank you. We'll now invite the IGP and all the security heads who are here to take... Yes, head of the Ghana Prison Service, who doubles as the better half of. Yes. Thank you very much. Last but not the least, the family. If we have the extended family here, you may kindly come. Yeah, please come back, open the circle and the camera will capture you. Just come back a bit, please. Please get ready. Thank you very much. Please take your seats. Thank you. Please take your seats. As we get ready to take our seats, may I acknowledge the presence of the President of the Ghana Journalists Association for joining us, please. We also want to acknowledge the President of the Ghana Bar Association, who is also here. Shall we please appreciate her? Thank you. We also want to welcome or appreciate the heads of our security services. We have the Chief Fire Officer here. The IGP is also here. Oh, please, let's give them a round of applause. Of course, we have the Director General of the Ghana Prison Service. Thank you very much. My attention has been drawn to the fact that we left out an official group photograph with the Ghana Bar Association. So, Your Excellency, Madam Vice President, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic, may I please invite you back so that we do for the, yes, please. Yes, the executives, I think they are here, yes. Sorry for the omission. Yeah. Thank you very much. Please resume your seats. Thank you. Hey, okay, Western North MPs. Ahafo MPs, special request. Please. Hey. Okay, please get ready. Thank you very much. Please, you may resume your seats. Thank you very much. I understand we have appeal court judges and high court judges. Shall we please acknowledge them, please? Thank you very much for coming. We have our members of parliament also here, friends, loved ones, family. We want to thank you all for coming. On this note, may I humbly invite all of us to rise for the national anthem. Thank you very much. Please remain seated as His Excellency the President and Madam Vice President will exchange some pleasantries as they depart. Thank you very much.
So Justice Paul Baffoe-Bonnie has been sworn in as the 9th Justice, that is the Chief Justice of